you going?
Hey Gav, how are you, mate?
Top of the day. So Dave, how about taking me for a drive in this beautiful 547 Walkinshaw?
Yeah, my pleasure. No problem at all. All right, let's hit the road.
So Dave, you bought the car brand new as a demo from Islands Holden?
Yeah, back in 2016, I decided to take the plunge and I wanted a V8, and I thought, well, I had a hunch that the way Holden was going, the VF2 would probably be the last in the great car. So I decided to take the plunge, and I was fortunate enough to get the Redline as a demo with the 375 pack installed.
So when you went into Islands, the car already had the Walkinshaw pack.
It was
there.
Actually the dealer, it was actually the sales manager's drive car at the time, and it was going to be, I think, a 2, maybe 3 month wait if I wanted the actual Redline I was chasing.
Yeah, in black. It was hard.
Black. This had so many other options on it that probably wasn't included as part of what I was going to grab, and yeah, it just seemed to be the way to go. So they obviously gave me a fantastic price,
and
yeah, well, I haven't looked back since.
And since you've grabbed it, you've gone a little bit more into the custom things than I have. I've sort of kept my... I did the same thing, except I got them to put the Walkinshaw on mine, the 375. Didn't even know about the 547 then, but the war office sort of said no. But I noticed you've got lots of Walkinshaw, like Walkinshaw headrests and Apple Play and...
Well, the Apple CarPlay is obviously through a separate company altogether. It's really user-friendly, I sent you a message, as you know, mate, before. As simple as going, basically... Gavin,
what do you want to say?
You're hot.
You're hot.
Come on, Siri.
Your message to Gavin Byrne says, I get hot, you're hot.
Probably not
Ready
Siri.
to send it?
Yeah, send that. That'll be right.
No, don't send that.
Just do as you're told, Siri.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
I don't like her.
Your message to Gavin Byrne says, I get hot, you're... Okay.
Yeah, that's
Go
right.
ahead.
Siri needs a drug test. Anyway, let's keep going with it. So you've got Walkinshaw headrests, which I can't really make. Maybe some can see behind Dave's head there. Walkinshaw headrests on there.
Yeah, you got the Walkinshaw. Obviously, I paid for the upgraded steering wheel as well. So it's obviously Alcantara steering wheel. A much thicker, nicer steering wheel in your hands than obviously the one that comes on the car.
Yeah.
Factory.
What do you do with the old steering wheel?
Still got it at home. Still got it at home. Obviously, floor mats.
Floor mats, there we go. Walkinshaw. Look at my legs, folks. Anyway, let's go.
I did a custom mod and upgraded the gear lever to Alcantara, and just put a different sort of leather booting at the time. What else? Pretty much.
And then you also had the car lowered.
Sill plates as well.
Oh, yeah, the sill plates in the bottom, but they were Walkinshaw sill plates.
Walkinshaw sill plates, and had the factory lowering springs installed on the car, just to give the car a much more sort of lower presence.
Was that done by Islands, or was that done?
So I acquired the parts myself, because the channels I was working at the time through a company that, or a car brand that I was working with, actually were in conjunction with Walkinshaw.
Yeah. Dave, for everybody's info, Dave's in the aviation industry now, like a few of us are, but he came from the car industry, so that's how he seems to know everybody around cars, and he had some good connections, or he had a good connection in Walkinshaw, but not anymore. But if anyone from Walkinshaw's watching this, we love you guys. You can get me a discount on a 547. PM me, give me a good deal, and I'll try to talk my wife into it. Anyway, moving back along to Dave's car. So you had the car standard, then you put the lowering springs in it. The sill plates came from Walkinshaw.
Everything. I acquired all the parts myself, and what I couldn't fit myself, I got Islands to fit.
Cool.
Yeah, and I've actually remained very, very good friends with the ex-foreman there, and still remain. He still looks after the car as we speak.
Now, unfortunately, in today's drive, this car in first gear is going to exceed the speed limit in a couple of seconds flat. So we're not really going to be able to give it a proper road test anywhere, because, there's Spring Mount Raceway in Cairns, which is a great place for a quarter mile, but there's nowhere else really around here without attracting the attention of the boys in blue, which we don't want. And also that we love our cars, we're not idiots with them. We don't like to hoon in them. There's plenty of other people on YouTube we can watch burn their tyres up, so we know what these can do. But just unfortunately today we'll probably be able to get an 80k section out of it and maybe accelerate a bit fast, but we're not going to be losing any rubber, are we, Dave, or any speeding tickets or anything like that?
I'll try not to.
Yeah, please. Yes. So any of the boys in blue, if you're watching this, we are responsible, so please leave our cars alone. We're good motorists. We're the good ones.
Right-hand foot of mine doesn't take much to get to the speed limit.
Well, you'd have to just take foot off the brake and she'd probably start spinning, wouldn't she?
Well, you'd actually feel it through the brake pedal. I've had a lot of people that I've dropped the car off to, and they've gone, don't know what it is, but have you noticed when you put your foot on the brake, there's a lot of pressure behind it. It just wants to move forward, it just wants to go. And I thought I was imagining it, but there's been a lot of people that have actually, detailer, for example, where I get it detailed, he even mentioned that the actual pressure under the foot, like we're sitting at the lights here, I can feel it under my foot. It just wants to go. Yeah. It just wants to go. So
we're just about to go and pick up one of Dave's other cars and take that for a drive, and I might get to have a little drive of this one yet, although I'm scared I'll prang it into a post.
Don't say that.
But then what we're going to do, we're going to lift the bonnet up and Dave's going to show us around the car. We'll have another look then. Stand by. Well, isn't this a bit scary? Dave's letting me have a spin. He's driving his old car over to the muffler shop, and I'm going to have a spin. Oh, okay. A few horsepowers in here. Just going to drive it like a granny, which doesn't seem like fun with a car like this. Just like drive it like I stole it would be better. Never mind. Well, we didn't get on the highway like we thought, but you really don't need an accelerator on this car. This car just wants to go. I just drove it maybe 4 or 5 Ks, and I just found, you take your foot off the brake and this thing just sort of launches forward. It's really a pleasure to drive.
I told you before, we were sitting at the lights there, what it feels like on your brake pedal.
Yeah, your brakes are going to be working hard on this car as an auto. Yes. Okay, rather nice. Tell us a bit about your Walkinshaw. Tell us about what it is.
Okay, so this is what lies beneath the bonnet. Nice big supercharged W547.
So this upgrade over the 375 is the supercharger, the bigger cam, and the different injectors, isn't it? That's really it. It's almost everything's the same as the Walkinshaw 3.
Bigger fuel injectors. Obviously, I decided to get the radiator obviously replaced at the same time, just for the cooling side of things. Obviously, getting it from factory from scratch without 375 would obviously provide a bigger cost. The fact that they do use quite a few carryover components from the 375 and 547.
So the airbox has moved from the cold air intake's different than the 5.
Different to your one, mate. Yeah, definitely.
And Dave, your spoiler. I like the spoiler on your car.
Yeah, obviously it's taken a bit of a hit here, unfortunately, but that's its purpose, to basically take the hit and having to get the front bumper bar subject to damage, because as we all know with these VF2 Commodores, parts are going to become harder to get. And I'm hearing that the bumper bars, front and rear, are obviously either getting more expensive or harder to find.
Is that the whole front clip that comes off? It's attached to, or is it just bolted on underneath the front clip?
Basically, it's all attached by screws underneath.
So
it attaches into the actual lower bar.
Okay, yeah. So that's why you can't see it. It's seamless, isn't it?
So it's all nice and it all fits in. It's not taped on in any way. It's all fastened on by screws directly underneath the actual bumper bar.
These Dave's got different rims when it came with the car. Plus, you'll also notice, folks, he's got the slotted rotors on it there.
Yeah, they're DBA slotted rotors, and obviously the car was optioned with 20-inch forged wheels that came with the car when I bought it.
Cool. Okay, and then we come along to, got the nice 547 badge. Nice 3-inch system there, folks, for those who want to know. Now, Dave's got something I don't actually think you actually need here. What's this, Dave?
Subwoofer.
Dave, why would you have a subwoofer when you've got such a beautiful sound system, that 3.5-inch Let's just throw the 3-inch exhaust system you've got underneath.
Yeah, look,
you don't need to listen to music, mate. You've got a soundtrack.
I understand about the soundtrack, but it's also nice to have some low-end improved frequency from this sub. So obviously with the Bose system, it's just basically it's in there just to improve the high-end sound.
It's a Bose subwoofer too?
No, it's Pioneer, I believe. But,
cool.
Yeah, so it's just there to improve the overall sound. I'm not a headbanger or anything. I don't have the music up too loud. I just want just something nice in the background to make it sound good.
Cool. And what other mods are you thinking about doing? What's your next thing?
Well, basically, as I said, the car was replaced, so it's had its SSV Redline taillights taken out.
Folks, you'll see these. They've got the LED fitments in there.
Yeah, what it is, it's a HSV style headlights. They're retrofitted. I bought these through, I think, JHP Enhancements, which is down in Melbourne. Plug out, yeah, a bit of a plug to those guys. And obviously, I've optioned up all the lights. I've taken out anything that's been halogen and replaced it with LED.
And that's the same on your front lights too?
Everything. The headlights, low beam, high beam is LED. Reverse lights, interior lights, anything that's halogen has been replaced with LED, and it just gives a much nicer, sharper look.
And that's the headlights too, maybe? Or...
The headlights, yeah, the headlights, low beam and high beam have been upgraded to have a look there at the headlights.
All in all, nice black car, very, very hard to keep tidy. Dave parks his car like I park mine on a Sunday. It's a Sunday driver, or a day when it's like a beautiful Cairns day like this.
Yeah, so you can't see that.
You can't actually see
through the restricted housing, but you can actually see the LED style high beam.
And folks, you may have noticed, for those who are more observant, the top of the headlight there has been painted black.
No, they're actually fill-in panels.
Fill-in panels, so there you go.
They're fill-in panels that you can buy through most aftermarket custom places. So
how do they attach?
They attach actually by strong, durable, double-sided tape.
Oh.
And they do come primed, ready to paint. I've decided to have mine painted along with the lower skirt.
Yep. How much?
How much?
To paint.
Oh.
Just give it.
Those two together, a couple $100.
Cashies.
To the panel beater that I knew at the time.
Well, there we go, folks. As I said when we started the video, unfortunately today we couldn't take it out somewhere, but we are actually going to ask Dave if we can go a bit of a highway drive for him, as the weather's a bit nice. So we should be doing a drive with all of our mates in the V8s, Holden guys, hopefully fairly soon, and we'll get some better footage. Maybe we can do a 0 to 100 somewhere without attracting the attention of the boys in blue. Well, thank you, Dave.
Yeah,
awesome car, mate. A bit jealous.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You got a nicer wife than mine. Mine just says flatly no to the supercharger. She doesn't even know what it is. I just tell her it burns fuel more efficiently. But
well, this this basically is like abracadabra magic. When it gets to just below halfway in the fuel,
yep,
it just disappears. You watch your cash go, and then suddenly you have to get that fuel light on.
Yeah. You never bought it for fuel, did you?
Never.
Got it for the looks.
You don't buy a car like this to complain about the fuel.
Dave got an auto so his wife can drive him home from the pub. I got a manual so my wife couldn't.
You're the smarter one.
She won't even get in my car.
You're the smarter one.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. Really appreciate your time with us today and showing everyone. Yeah. Folks, if you like it, throw a comment in. If you want to see more about it or know a little bit more, happy to answer questions. And thanks for watching. Thank you.